Hi, I'm Laurie, and you're watching Skeeball Countdown.
Audience, how are you doing today? Wow, huge crowd, so huge. What's going on? I am Harrison H-Town Hyman, and this is Skeeball Countdown, coast to coast. And how are you all doing today? Awesome. All right. Well, quick shout out to Wayland in Charleston for being the high roller for Skis and Do down there, as well as Skis Nuts to be the drinking out of the chalice in Charleston as well. So congratulations to both of those people. Actually, all of them. All right. Anyway, we had a little change of plans. I know that we said that Will Ferrell was going to be our special guest for tonight. Unfortunately, he had made other plans. Oh, no. Ow! Ow! Whoa, why are you guys getting me so mad? We have somebody even better coming out. We have Sean the Mad Potter. Come on out, Sean! All right. Wow. I know you're the Mad Potter and all, and
Farrell told me you don't drink enough on camera. We're here to change that.
Well, Farrell's got a little problem, so.
Yeah, it's called you.
Whoa. Anyway, wow. So glad to have you. Sorry it was such a late fill-in. Promise everybody Will Ferrell.
I don't have a life. It's not like I'm doing anything.
Yeah. So, what do we got here? So we got some spiced rum, some beer.
Yeah.
All right. Wow. Are you gonna take a swig of that on camera?
Only if you do.
Well, we'll talk maybe at the end of the show here. Hold on a second. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Yeah. All right. Now let's chat a little boy named Ski. Now, first team of the Skis in to break 1,000.
Yep.
Actually, barely broke it. 1,001. And here's a little picture of how a boy named Ski reacted. Pretty funny. Their fingers are spelling out 1,001. Pretty clever there.
I thought so. I mean, that's kind of the name of the game, though, isn't it? I mean,
True.
You want to be as clever as humanly possible. You don't want to be stale.
Yeah.
So I don't know how anybody else out there feels, but I don't.
So was the 1,000 something that you guys were striving to get, or was it just happen, or?
That's the goal every night. That's, you always want that 1,000 plateau, but yet again, we don't want to call out our coach again, but there are some mitigating circumstances surrounding the 1,000 that we something we strive for on a nightly basis.
And now this was your first 1,000.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And you and Tom's both, right?
This is correct.
Wow. That's that must have been some kind of celebration you guys had afterwards.
Yeah. I mean, there were some couch burnings, some car tippings. It was the Huntingtown Farms area embraces us pretty well. So whenever there's an achievement of that magnitude, it gets a little crazy.
And I'll tell you, being there, I saw the crowd react. They all got really excited. I mean, that's good TV. That's good stuff right there to see a team go up the middle and break 1,000. So right now you guys are leading by a lot overall, not just Wednesday nights, but Tuesday and Wednesday. You're up in the lead there.
Well, that's always the goal.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me wrong, chalices are great. We've won a couple of them now, or not chalices, but divisional championships are great, and we've won a couple of those, and the accolades, the 40 champions and the high rollers and all the other. It's all good, but it's not what we're trying to. We've been there, we've done that. Now it's time to focus on actually hoisting the cup.
That's a good focus right there. Now I kind of want to go from greatness here, somebody who played really great, to somebody who's played not so great, and that would be Kevin the Gambler Ambler. In fact, I know Kevin, he's not even in the top 16. I mean, he's threatening to not make his first first Super Saturday for individual high roller tournament.
Yeah.
You know, what do you think is going on through his head?
Well, you know, the gambler is, he's an interesting character, to say the very least. And we're, of course, you know, we're all friends outside the league, and I've seen him, you know, roll really, really well, and come down here and you know, beat 20 people in a row, and I've also, you know, seen him shit the bed and not really roll well at all. So he'll turn it around. He always does. You know, someone will start talking to him, and that the bet will be placed, and you know, next thing you know, and he's, you know, right back in the top 10, and he's always somebody that you have to worry about at the end of the year. You know, he's always somebody that's in the high roller tournament that is a complete wild card, because he could be really good, he could be really bad, but he always, you know, he makes an impression, if nothing else.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think this is a very good skis in to really do bad. I mean, you have to think here. Him and Big Mike, last two guys from the original Skis in 1.
Right.
You know, I know they're both going for that Ski Original Award to be the last person standing, but Big Mike's having a semi-decent Skis in. You got Kevin the Gambler Ambler, who's not. That might force early retirement somewhere, I think.
I wouldn't count the gambler out. He'll turn it around. I have supreme faith in Kevin Ambler that he will turn it around.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. All right. Now, kind of want to shift here. I want to do a little debate. And yes, Brian Farrell, calling you out, buddy. All right. Buttons. Where the hell are our winter buttons? Because I'll tell you, I used to strive for the winter buttons. I used to strive for the full 40 buttons. I used to strive for the combo buttons, full 50 buttons. I wish there was a hundo button, but there's not. But
you're kind of a dork, so I mean.
Well, I'm just saying. This is the first season in a while, at least, that we haven't had the winter buttons. Last season we've had I think it was outdated from season 9 buttons. I mean, and actually we have a semi-flag, or kind of a memorial to buttons right over here. But I'll tell you, Sean, I'm a little disappointed to see that we didn't get those buttons. And every single time we kind of try to bring it up to Brian Farrell, he kind of shrugs it off and tries to change the subject right away. It makes me think that something fell through. But
yeah, I don't know. I think that maybe the Brookskis would probably want some buttons. I think that's always been kind of a cool little. I have a few of them, and you know, I know when people that don't play skee ball see the winter buttons and the 440 buttons and stuff like that, they're always kind of intrigued and you know, ask questions about them, things like that. So I mean, it's definitely something we need to bring back. But yet again, this is Farrell we're talking about here. I mean, you had him on the show last week. I mean, he's kind of an eccentric. I would call him an eccentric. In that he, you know, is who he is. But I think it's just kind of, somebody just needs to light a fire under him. You know, maybe, you know, Tom Taylor, who, you know, is kind of a tyrant. Maybe he could
a little Nazi, yeah.
Little rough around the edges. Maybe he could put the bug in his ear. And I think if anybody could get Farrell to, you know, get those buttons, I think Tom would probably be the one to do it. I think everybody else is a little, you know, we're all trying to have fun. We're all friends here. You know, we're all, you know, everybody, you know, the bro hugs and everything. And it's great. It's a little homoerotic, but it's all right. But yeah, I think if anybody can get Farrell to, you know, get back on the button front, it'll probably be Taylor.
And Tom, we're calling you out too. Make it happen. I mean buttons.
Yeah, what else are you doing?
We love buttons.
I feel like you have a hobby.
All right, Sean. Well, I really appreciate you coming out on your busy schedule. I know that you do so much.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, straight from Cleveland, guys. Straight from Cleveland. Came out just for tonight to hang out at the Skeeball Countdown National Headquarters.
There's so much going on in Cleveland right now with all
the bugs, right? They got the bugs.
they're awesome.
So, thank you so much, Sean, and thank you all. I did promise that all right, guys. Thank you all for watching Skeeball Countdown. I am Harrison H. Townhyman, and good night.